Hey guys, I am very excited to review for you today this self-cleaning litter box. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a nice close look at showing you the setup process, demoing it for you, and getting into all the features as well as the downsides so you can decide whether or not this will be right for you. But first, let's look at everything you're going to get in this package. Of course, we have got the box itself, litter mat, the bin, 5 rolls of waste bags, seriously you'll be good for a while, an extra rake with different types of holes. There's already one installed. It's nice that you've got this extra one though in case the other isn't really working for you. Then we have got our air exhaust hose and this cute little privacy screen with some adhesives here. Definitely not necessary, but if you want, you can attach it to the litter box. But now for setup. So grab the litter box, remove the tape. You're going to set up the legs, which is super easy. Essentially, you're just gonna press this button on them and then slide them out until you hear that click. Make sure the litter box is at least 5 centimeters away from the wall. Now time to attach the bag to the bin. Get it all opened up, put it in the bottom, kind of get the sides in place, and then you're gonna take the drawstring, tighten it up, secure it, and make sure that you put it in so that it is facing this end here, which is then gonna slide in at the bottom, just like so. And now for putting in our litter. So you're gonna remove the top cover. There aren't any fill lines, and it doesn't say where to fill it to, but I would recommend just going to the top part of the rubbery piece inside. You'll see what I mean. All right, adding my litter. Don't ask why I have it in a trash bag. There's what I've got going on right now. Reinstall the top cover, and then we're gonna plug it in so it can start leveling itself out. All right, now it is currently doing the leveling process. You'll see that the orange piece is the rake. And now looking at our display panel here, there are 6 different features to keep in mind. For one, this red light. This means that the drum is not installed correctly, so I need to double check that. The Wi-Fi icon is blinking, so I'll need to connect the Wi-Fi shortly, and I'll show you how to do that. And then the last icon will tell you when the bin is full. And then the main functions of these buttons are to clean, level, and deodorize. Okay, admittedly, I am having a hard time getting that red light to turn off. That is a common error that a lot of people talk about. I think the device will still function, but anyway, we'll get back to that. I'm going to show you how to install the exhaust hose. So there's a little rubber socket back here. You're going to remove that and then take this end of the hose, insert, rotate to lock it in place. You'll kind of feel it click. And then the rest of the hose here will basically be free floating. We'll definitely talk more about this shortly. But now let's get it connected to the Wi-Fi. You're going to come here to the Tuya Smart app, come to add a device, and thankfully it pops right up here on my phone, so I can just select that, type in your Wi-Fi information, and then you'll see it start to connect. All right, added successfully. Okay, super weird what the litter box just did, I have to say. It randomly decided it wanted to clean itself. I think I'm just really close to it and it's messing with its sensors. So do keep that in mind if you have a small space and you think you'll be moving around it a lot. But then the air light went away, but as it was cleaning, it came back. I really don't understand what is going on. But let me give you a closer peek at the app. Some people think it's confusing. Personally, I don't think it is. So I hope this kind of clears it up for you. Essentially, our 4 main controls here are going to be clean, level, empty, and fresh. We also have a log that'll show you all your cat's usage times, and then some overall statistics right below it. And then you can come here to more settings if you want to adjust how it auto cleans, how long it spends deodorizing, stuff like that. And then lastly, we've got pet information, so you'll add in your pet, except I totally just added in my cat, but then it disappeared. So anyway, here's what it would look like. I filled it in again, here we are. But now to demo the litter box's cleaning function. There are some goodies inside that it's gonna clean. You'll see here the current state. Of course, it'll auto clean when your cat leaves. In this instance though, I'm going to show you. I'm going to press the clean button on the app, and now it will start to clean. All right, litter box is clean. I'm not seeing anything in there, thankfully. All made it right down into the bin. The fan is also running too. I can't hear it, but it does seem that it is running. Okay, and now just some other quick general info, and then I'll get into the downsides. Nice large capacity litter box, 100 liters, designed to be compatible with all different litters. Honestly, it is a great size. It's designed to support cats from 2.2 to 33 pounds. It's got quite a range there. My cat is 9 pounds, it's perfect for her. In fact, I'll mention a quick downside right now, just on the concept of size. Despite having a pretty large capacity, a large inside area, the opening here, it's pretty small. It's definitely going to be a bit tighter for larger cats. I will show you my cat in there, by the way, so you can see, but it definitely might be a little bit tight, a little bit too much for comfort for some cats, so do keep that in mind. But if your cats are fine with going through small spaces to get to a larger space, should be okay. Oh, fun fact, by the way, the fan actually wasn't running just now. I totally thought it was. It's still flashing green, but now you can hear it. It's definitely running. I activated it through the app, so it may not activate automatically if you clean, but you are able to set it just fine if you auto and then have it auto deodorize. That was a little confusing, but it does work. But speaking of working, that is also kind of a downside. I don't love the whole deodorizing process because, I mean, all it's really doing is just taking the gross air in here and then funneling it out into the world. It does do an okay job at dispersing, keeping it from getting too smelly in here, but I do think it could be a lot more effective because this isn't really cleaning the air. It's just helping it so it doesn't stay inside the box, which is still good. But speaking of fresh inside here, those cat goodies can get stuck. Thankfully, everything made it through pretty well on that time that I showed you. Super thorough, nice long process. I have found though that sometimes little bits can get stuck on the bottoms, on that back wall. And again, great that you can try 2 different rakes. But I do still find it does need to be cleaned every now and then. It's not going to be 100% maintenance free, but the glaring issue with this litter box would have to do with its sensor light that will not turn off, and I can't figure out why. Let me try one more thing. I'm going to quickly unplug the box and then plug it back in. Maybe that'll reset it. And it just turned back on. I don't know. Thankfully the litter box still works just fine. Like, it cleaned fine, leveled fine, deodorized fine, but I don't love that. Some people also have issues where the waste bin light won't turn off. So I don't get it. Still functions. And I'm not given a lot of troubleshooting ideas in the user manual or in the instructional videos, so may reach out about that. But for now, as it's still working, I think it's okay, but that is a common issue with the sensor lights. But honestly, those are really the main downsides. The opening can be a little bit small, can get a little bit messy inside, can also smell a bit in and around the litter box, mostly around because it does do a good job getting some of that smell out, but it doesn't clean the smell. So do make sure to clean this. It recommends like every 2 weeks, but be careful because apparently the sensors can be finicky. Let me show you my cat inside really quick so you've got that last reference point. All right, there's my little 9-pound cat in the litter box. You'll see, as for space, honestly, it is pretty spacious for her. Just keep in mind this opening here definitely can be a bit small. I mean, you can kind of see her whiskers. They nearly extend across the whole way. So for bigger cats, be a little bit cautious. But honestly, this is a great box. It works super well. Some slight concerns for sure, but I would highly recommend it, and I hope you love it just as much as I do, and hopefully don't get a faulty one. Give it a try. I really hope it helps with cat care.